Kylie and I think we have it bad, and then we go hang out with like one of them for a second.
That's insane.
Like, this is a whole nother situation here.
Well,
I don't even know how to like. You can't be a normal person at that point. Like it's. But now it's really expanded, and it's been fun for me. I have 3 little girls, so in some ways, the show and everything that's transpired over the past year has given reasons for girls to get involved in.
If you've been following the headlines, you know that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have been in a very public relationship that's captured everyone's attention. It's the kind of romance that gets splashed across magazines and dominates social media feeds, but there's more to it than just the glitz and glamour. Jason gives us an inside look at what it's really like for Travis and Taylor to be in the spotlight. He opens up about the real challenges that come with maintaining a relationship under such intense scrutiny. Imagine trying to enjoy a quiet dinner or a private moment only to have paparazzi and fans constantly around. It's a struggle that affects not just the couple but their families and close friends as well. Jason and Travis delve into these topics, sharing personal stories and insights, and apparently, there's even been an impact on public opinion on their podcast. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Jason Kelce recently shared some insights into how his brother Travis Kelce's high-profile romance with Taylor Swift has put a spotlight on their family like never before. Jason, who used to be the center for the Philadelphia Eagles, decided to retire from the NFL in March. However, retirement hasn't meant stepping out of the limelight for him. On June 7, he made an appearance on the Whiskey Ginger podcast where he candidly talked about the significant impact Travis and Taylor's relationship has had on their family's public profile. He explained that while the Kelce family was already used to a certain level of attention thanks to both brothers' successful football careers, the buzz around Travis dating a superstar like Taylor Swift has magnified everything tenfold. Jason noted that while it's mostly been a positive experience, it's also brought some unexpected challenges. Despite the increased attention, Jason was quick to express his happiness for his brother. During the episode, he chatted with host Andrew Santino about how his family is suddenly in the spotlight, including his wife Kelly Kelce and their 3 daughters Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett. Andrew mentioned that the Kelce family, including his parents Ed and Donna Kelce, had become such a fixture in pop culture. Jason responded, "It's been crazy. Travis and Taylor have taken it to another level."
Interesting now because your family is just such a fixture and a part of it.
It's been crazy.
And then and your brother's really screwed up everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Travis and Taylor have taken it to another level, and that's a whole nother side of it. You know what I mean? Like, Kylie and I think we have it bad, and then we go hang out with like one of them for a second.
That's insane.
Like, this is a whole nother situation here.
Well, I
don't even know.
That's a whole other side of it, Kelce continued. Killy and I think we have it tough, but then we hang out with one of them for a bit. It's a whole different situation. You can't be a normal person at that point. Earlier in the podcast, the host joked that Kelly Kelce was arguably more famous than her husband. The potential future sportscaster agreed, saying, "Yeah, she should be." Kelce mentioned the 2023 Prime Video documentary, Kelce, as another reason for the increased attention on his family. He explained that Kylie was a bit uncomfortable with how much their fame has grown, saying, "Our fame's out there. People know what our kids look like. We've tried to retract from that a little bit, but I think she enjoys the fact that she gets to go and do charitable outings, give back to the community, and do clinics with little girls in field hockey." Kelce noted that while his wife enjoys that aspect of fame, she is more hesitant about other parts, finding it hard to always be available. More often than not, it's such an awesome interaction when you're doing that stuff, Kelce explained. The vast majority of people are incredibly respectful and appreciative. You realize that we're in a position of great fortune because of these really, really big fans. Kelce's younger brother, Travis Kelce, talked about his life in the spotlight during a June interview with ABC News. He shared that having good family and friends around makes that aspect of life easier. "I've always been a very grounded guy. It might not come off like that when I'm playing football, but off the field, I just want to be a genuine person," the Kansas City Chiefs tight end said. "I try not to get too far down the road because you never know what opportunities will present themselves." While the heightened attention has brought new opportunities to the Kelce family, not all moments have been positive. In May, the mayor of a town in New Jersey issued a public apology to Jason and Kelly Kelce after a video of an apparent altercation between a woman and Kylie circulated online in February. Kelce appeared on Shaquille O'Neal's podcast, The Big Podcast with Shaq, and discussed some of the drawbacks his brother has faced, including having to move out of his house for safety reasons. At his previous home, people would just stay by his house, so he moved. The first day in the new house in a gated community, somebody knocked on the back door and a window. Can you imagine how weird that must be? Kelce said. Their personal lives aren't the only part affected. Travis and Jason Kelce recently discussed on their New Heights podcast how the show's demographic has evolved over the past few months. Jason noted that the Chiefs' tight end's connection with Taylor Swift has altered the show's audience.
Are die-hard football fans, and they want that content. But we've been, even before, the demographic shift, we've been kind of a lifestyle because we just talk about our lives. But now it's really expanded, and it's been fun for me. I have 3 little girls, so in some ways, the show...
The Kelce brothers talked about their podcast popularity at the 2024 Cannes Lions Festival, and Jason subtly hinted that Swifties now make up a significant part of their audience. They both agreed that this shift has provided them with more creative freedom. The former Eagles center is committed to staying loyal to the fans who have been tuning in since day one. Both NFL stars recognize that many of their listeners are dedicated football enthusiasts, and they understand the type of content these people expect. Jason Kelce, aged 36, pointed out that New Heights has always centered around sports and lifestyle. While they used to focus primarily on their personal lives, the podcast has since broadened its scope. The older Kelce brother embraces this evolution, particularly enjoying the opportunity to discuss his family on the podcast. Jason appreciates how Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship has attracted a whole new audience to their podcast. He noted a significant increase in young girls and women taking an interest in football because of it. According to Jason, the podcast has become a catalyst for involving girls in the sport, remarking that all of a sudden, dads are hanging out with daughters. The New Heights podcast has become a place where different worlds intersect and connect. Travis Kelce emphasized the importance of listening to their audience, mentioning they need to pay attention to comments and demographics to understand who they're reaching. It all began when Travis discussed his attempt to meet the pop icon at a tour show. The 3-time Super Bowl champion prominently featured Swift's music in his episode. Swift later revealed to Time magazine that they started dating following this interaction. Kelce's relationship with Swift has significantly elevated his public profile. Travis and Taylor have been navigating their relationship and the accompanying spotlight with grace. Despite the increased attention, they have managed to maintain a sense of privacy while acknowledging their public personas. Both have been supportive of each other's careers and interests, with Travis continuing to excel in football and Taylor maintaining her successful music career. They have been seen attending events together and sharing moments of their lives on social media, showing a balanced approach to their public relationship. Through it all, they have remained grounded and focused on their respective passions, handling the additional scrutiny with maturity and understanding. However, love in the spotlight can be challenging, especially when every move is scrutinized by cameras.